Friends, we are here live at Bazaar of Mox in Strasbourg. It's the Pro Tour Hall of Famer Raphael Levy with me, Riley Knight, and it's time for round number 5 of Modern, ladies and gentlemen. Down to the feature match area, players already have begun their match, so it's time to get underway, see how things are heading there, down there. So, Raphael Levy, let's get it underway. As soon as our cameras and everything are ready to go down there, we'll check in. You've already got the names of the players that we're going to be looking at?
Yeah, I think Rémi Fortier is playing against
Saw him
Julien
last
Henry.
round?
Against Julien Henry.
Okay. Oh, both of these players we saw last round.
So
on two
they were
different
bound
tables.
to play each other at some point.
They were going to find each other sooner or later. That's right. Both of these guys undefeated so far with X and O records. I think Henry was the one playing the
Suicide Zoo,
the Death Shadow aggro deck. That's right. And Fortier, who we saw as well last round, playing Jund. So perhaps the fairest deck in the room, perhaps the fairest deck in Magic, really, and we'll see how things pan out there. A lot of spot removal. I'm a bit worried about the chance of the aggro deck. Well, let's head down there to table number 1. Have a look how things are panning out right now. But Raphael Levy, your thoughts, Jund versus the Suicide deck?
this is probably Suicide Zoo's worst matchup.
Okay.
Because Jund is able to take out its creatures, and Thought sees the rest. Or Thought sees more creatures.
Yeah,
So
the level of disruption that Jund has is really hugely problematic for the aggro deck here.
it takes care of the creatures, and he also puts a pretty bad clock. So when Suicide Zoo tries to have his life total super low,
Yeah.
Jund is going to be like,
absolutely
okay,
on top of that,
I'm happy
plays,
with
yeah.
I'm happy with
I'm
that.
very happy with that. And we see here Henri immediately going down to 18 off the back of this Gitaxian probe here. And we can have a look here at Fortier's hand. We've got a Tarmogoyf, we've got a Lightning Bolt, we've got Kitchen Finks by the look of things. Another Tarmogoyf there, a Scavenging Ooze. And it's going to be rearranged for your viewing pleasure there. As you can see, Kitchen Finks, the final piece of the puzzle there. And now Henri considers what he's going to do with the rest of his first turn here. Discarding, cycling a Street Wraith. Going down to 16 already here. And now 14. 13 even. 13?
So he, 13, because 2 plus 3. 7. He's probably going to have an untapped land.
There we go. That would explain it. Small amount of seismic activity down there on the tournament floor.
Yeah, Strasbourg is on
a fault line. The Strasbourg fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
2 red and X, fault line.
Yeah, what does it do?
Earthquake as an instant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 red?
2 red, X,
X.
fault line.
Fault line, okay.
X damage to all creatures and players, I think.
Without flying.
Without flying, yeah.
Without flying. Players without flying.
Players without flying, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they will have that at some point.
Yeah.
It's like a mode.
Decent card.
Target play against flying.
Target player gains flying?
Yeah, you cannot be attacked. A mode is pretty much this.
Mode, yeah, is that, isn't it?
Target
Play,
player,
you gain flying. Yeah,
yeah.
so you can't be attacked except by players, except by creatures with flying.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
How would we cost that at what? Two white and 2 colours?
It's probably going to be blue.
Yeah.
That's what mode should be, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to submit the idea.
You get
yeah.
the errata for Matt to
Yeah.
back there. You gain flying.
You gain flying.
And that means you could target a plummet. You can target a player with
that's
plummet.
creature.
Target creature or player with flying. Destroy target creature or player with flying. Lightning Bolt here on the Wild and Cattle. That was the original text on Door to Nothingness, actually. It was, instead of target player loses the game, it was actually destroy target player.
Yeah.
But they would have had to add a whole new layer to the rules to support what destroying a player meant, so they went for the boring option there. Wild and Cattle here.
Saved by mutagenic growth.
Mutagenic growth taking care of their Lightning Bolt. They're acting as a mental misstep. We saw that last round as well, Raphael Levy. Here's Tarmogoyf now.
As a sorcery instant, is 3/4, 4/5. Those 3 lands, creature. There's a creature.
The creature, the street wraith, that's right, cycled away.
4/5.
Yep.
Or an Emjin.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Leatherback Bailiff.
Yeah, you got that one from 2 rounds ago.
No, I've always known.
3 rounds ago.
I've always known it's a 4/5.
Go down to 9.
And now here is the Death Shadow. Little 4/4 for 1.
L'ombre de la mort.
Yeah?
Yeah.
La Moudre de la Mort.
Yeah, pretty much. With the red open to
Shadow of the Death. Why the Death?
is this because it's how you say it in French. So just the red mana open, just to bluff the bolt. Bolt my face.
Yeah, Henri's had a look at Fortier's hand. Obviously a couple of turns have passed since then, but it could contain anything here. Henri's hand, on the other hand, a bit of a mystery to us.
There's a.
See, I saw a Teamer Battle Rage.
Teamer.
I saw the TBR in there. So he's definitely got the Tiba ready to go, ready to smash some face here.
There's no terminate.
No terminate, no removal in Fortier's hand left after that lightning bolt was deployed and
Even there are
consequently
funnies.
And Henri here having to think about how things are going to pan out, but it's up to Fortier now to make a move, and he does this.
Tarmito number
second
2.
Tarmogoyf.
Tarmito numero dos.
Tarmito.
Yeah.
Is that its name in Spanish?
No, it's French.
Oh, French is Tarmito.
Tarmito. Numero dos.
Numero dos. Tarmito numero dos. Okay,
Yes,
very
that's-
good.
that's-
That's the French name. What is in French? Just Tarmogoyf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Le Tarmogoyf.
Le Tarmogoyf.
No, Tarmogoyf. I don't think there's
There's no direct translation for Tarmogoyf, no?
yeah. It's not in Le Petit Robert.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le Tarmogoyf?
Le Tarmogoyf, c'est big creature.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le creature gross?
The what?
Le creature gross.
Creature growth.
Yeah. Obviously my high school French still needs a little bit of work.
Yeah.
It's pretty perfect, I
I'm
think.
impressed. I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
thanks very much. I'll tell you what, if we were 50 metres to the west, I'd be speaking perfect German, don't worry about it.
Yeah. To the east.
No, to the west. Maybe there's a German club there. I don't know.
Would be like a
A little bit further away from
Yeah.
Germany, that's right, yeah. Now, well, obviously,
in the
I
tank
still
now.
mix them up. I still mix them up east and west because obviously in Australia everything's upside down, reversed. So yeah, the southern hemisphere. You wouldn't know anything about the southern hemisphere. But yeah, these guys in the tank here taking a long time to get this done.
There's nothing. There's nothing relevant in Remy's hand to take care of the Death Shadow. So now a 6/6 and become immense. Is it online yet?
It is.
It is,
Yep.
but it's not. It's not trample yet.
So Death Shadow comes in. Death Shadow is a 6/6. Forte can block, but he'll be walking right into a become immense here. A double block.
If he doesn't block, he would take 6. I don't think he would take more. I think not blocking here is good.
Well, let's see.
And hope to. Oh, but it become immense also removes a lot of stuff from the graveyard.
Tarmogoyf will
Actually-
be shrunk enormously by that,
Yeah.
actually. It'd become 3/4s, yeah.
Aren't they 5/6 now?
They're 4/5.
They're land, instant creature, sorcery.
That's
Oh,
it.
it's only 4/5. Never mind. Yeah, there was a.
So the Street Wraith would be removed and they turn into 3/4s.
Yeah.
What do you do here? Do you block?
I don't think I block. Like blocking is not like you're gonna lose the 2 Tarmogoyfs for no reason.
Yeah.
It's a tough spot for sure, but
Okay.
Torino.
Crack the Fetcherino here. Get out an Overgrown 2. Fortier down to 10 after that.
he's vulnerable to
It's back to him now.
the attack.
So draws a card.
Oh, that's
Something with
Inquisition of Kozilek.
Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. Well, that takes care of the TBR here, but that Become Immense is going to stick around. Here is the Inquisition, as you mentioned. And let's have a look. Step Links.
Another Death Shadow.
TBR.
Another Death Shadow.
Another Death Shadow, as well as the Become Immense here. So what does Forte have his eye on?
I think you take out the TBR here.
Uh,
Threatens lethal.
Yeah, it's very dangerous, especially in conjunction with another land, which would mean that it could be cast in addition to the Become Immense here. It's going to be the TBR, yes. Away it goes. Fortier writing down the remaining cards there. You can see Step Links, Death Shadow, and Become Immense. Fortier also putting the pressure on here with this attack. Henri Preston blocking here. Will we see the Become Immense? Trade the one Become Immense for the single Tarmogoyf here.
Yeah, I think that's.
And save
fair.
one life as well, thanks to the shrinking.
The saving one life might not be actually the best thing to do. Because Julien wants to be the Death Shadow needs to be 10-10, so Julien might want to be on 3. He would be vulnerable to a bolt as well, but I don't know. This is a tough one. Maybe he does not want to be on 3. All right,
so takes 3 from the Tarmogoyf and goes down to 4.
I guess that's fine. Yeah, he keeps the kitty.
And also, yes, as you can see, keeps the wild cattle around. Okay, well that needs to be fixed up straight away because there are no creatures in the bin.
Yeah, there is this kitchen fix.
There's a kitchen fix, don't worry. It's all good. So it takes 4.
So yeah, he's on 3. He's vulnerable to a bolt, but he knows Remy does not have a bolt because he checked his end last turn.
Yeah.
And he drew Inquisition. So it's pretty safe to say that. What's the last card in Remy's hand? We don't know. Well, Julien knows, so.
Henri has had a good old look at Fortier's hand here, of course, a couple of times. With the Gataxian Probe. Fortier's returned the favour as well. Here it is, it's Scavenging Ooze.
Okay. That's going to be
back over to Henri here.
Chumping the Death Shadow.
So in hand for Henri here. Step Links, Death Shadow, one unknown freshly drawn card. We'll see what he can do here with these cards that he's got.
So I think attack with the Death Shadow, play another one. That might be the best bet here.
And Fortier is going to have to find something as well to stem the bleeding.
I think Bolt. Bolt's a draw.
Just end the game on the spot. Or kill the wild cattle.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
One of them.
Now, of course, to target the face.
Straight up the face. Oh, look at this.
He's on the
Cycling
one
Street Wraith. Here they come. We see the block straight away.
7 life. Another Death Shadow.
Oh, and Henri realizing here that
I don't understand the attack with the Nakadal here.
Well, because I think he thought he could cast the
the Step Links.
The Step Links as well, and
because
realized
now he would lose to Terminate as well.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the attack with the Nakadal was just was not
yeah,
good.
and the way that he picked up the Godless Shrine made me think that he realized.
Yeah,
oh,
maybe.
hang on, I'm not going to be able to cast both these creatures here.
Yeah, because now he loses to Terminate, he loses to Dreadbore.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not what's. Ooh.
Oh, Pia and Kieran Delara is a very nice
wow,
one for 48 here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. That's actually super red hot because that...
Yeah, he's on 1. Junei's on 1, so he needs to win this turn.
Yeah, that enables...
He has enough block. He needs the Team of Battle Rage here.
Yeah, he needs a Team of Battle Rage. This enables a bunch of blocks here. Monastery, even a Monastery Swift Spear off the top or another haste creature isn't going to do it. Pierre and Kira and Nala. Geez, such a good card. Good when you're ahead, good when you're behind. Does it all. Alright, we're going to use Pentavite tokens, are we?
Thopters.
Looks like we're going to use.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to be using Pentavite tokens.
Are they Pentavites?
I think so.
Ew. Here we go.
There we go.
Ooh, these guys. We know where they're from.
From Mirrodin.
From Thopter Assembly.
Mm-hmm. So, Henri doing what this deck does best, turning the creatures sideways.
Bolt will work for Julien as well.
Line up the blocks.
I think I would block Tarmogoyf on Death Shadow and Chandra and Pia and
The dead parents.
well, the parents on both Death, or something like that. That works too. I think I would keep both of the flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just let the cattle through.
Yep.
Live fast, die young.
Because he knows most of his hands already.
Yeah.
So
He's dying to a Team of Battle Rage anyway.
Yep.
And
That's good
yeah,
enough.
not even going
Wow.
to see it. There we go. So Pierre and Kieran Nala, a nice last-minute top deck there for Fortier, getting him across the line in game number 1. And Jun picking it up here as these guys examine what options their sideboards are going to bring to bear. But that was I mean, you know, I think Junda's just the clear favourite in this match, but that wasn't reflected by the way that game played out to Ralph Levy.
But that's this game could have gone another way if like if he hadn't cycled the Street Wraith.
Oh, to put
The
himself
other
at
3
1.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit different actually. That's true.
Well, that I don't know if that would have won in the game, but
Well, it certainly would have given him
actually
would have given him an extra breathing room.
because he would have attacked with the two
2 Thopters, then sacrificed 1.
the two Death Shadow.
Okay.
Remy would have blocked with Tarmogoyf and a Thopter.
Yep.
And he would attack back with 1 flyer and sacrificed it.
sacrificed it.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, there we go. Junt once again with the goods. Getting it done.
Olivier or judge at the table, taking care of the life totals.
Oh yeah, looking after everything. You see him there. Effortlessly professional.
Yeah. Bringing us all the life totals.
Oh yeah, doing a great job as well.
Doing all the... He's our eyes and ears at the... Probably not ears. Probably not eyes, but ears at least.
Ears at least?
Ears,
I'd probably use it.
And
Well,
hand-
the cameras are the eyes, I guess.
Yeah, and hands.
And hands. He's our hands.
Our
He's very
hands
much
and
our
ears.
hands. Yeah, hands and ears.
Yeah. What else? Well, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
all he's using. Yeah. Yep. These players here reconfiguring their sideboards. It's I mean, Jund again. We've talked about this in the past today. Is a deck that really can be built to have the capacity to beat anything here. But when you're facing off against such mindless aggression, what cards are you looking at from it potentially in a Jund deck?
More terminates.
Yeah, just any kind of removal.
Yeah. Anything that keeps you alive
Yeah.
against creatures. So and the discard spells are actually not that bad. You want to keep them away from
Whatever they don't have,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sort of runs into the same thing that Infect has, where
Yep.
if they've got all creatures and no pump spells, you can deal with that, and if they've got all pump spells and no creatures, then that's perfect. And yeah, discard helps you disrupt in that way to make sure your opponent isn't able to enact their full game plan.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe some number of Thought Seizers or Inquisitions could be brought in. What about a Duress? Are you bringing in a Duress if you haven't?
No, I don't think so.
No, as I say, important to be able to snag whichever half of the deck they don't
Yeah.
have.
Because it's
But
already too late when they have a Death Shadow and I don't think you want to duress. You want to kill the Death Shadow. I don't think you care too much about the one that cattles. Because you can, like, your Tarmogoyfs are just bigger.
Yeah, but it's the Death Shadows that are the real
Yeah.
worry.
And Liliana is very good in this matchup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because all of the creatures are relatively
And you don't
Equal in
have
terms of
that many
importance.
creatures. And as soon as Liliana, you need the cards in hand too.
Yeah.
So if Liliana stays around for too long,
And they don't have time to attack her. Like they don't have
no,
time.
no,
They don't have time to
you
go
attack
after
for,
her.
you attack for 10 or 13.
Yeah.
You don't attack.
Well, you attack for 1 and 2 maybe with a swift spear, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. But you know, Junda's going, as you say, going to have a Tarmogoyf around, going to have a Scavenging Ooze lying around to protect their investments. What about Kitchen Finks? I like Kitchen Finks here. Nice little speed bump.
In Jun?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't know.
Well, you're not taking it out. It's already in the main deck here.
Yeah, I don't know how many cards they have to bring in.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it depends so much on the actual
Sideboard.
The sideboards,
Yeah.
because these Jund deck sideboards can be so different depending on what's going on, what they're expecting here.
But like if they have explosives, that's great.
Looks like Henri has taken out at least one team of Battle Raid, taken out 3 become immense there as well, you can see. So we'll see how things pan out here for these two. Both of these guys obviously looking to protect their undefeated records as they move on to round 6. 4-0, a good spot to be in as the tournament sort of gets through its middle stages here. Moving towards the top 8 later on, and of course the huge prize pool that is going to be divvied out. Fortier with a 4-pile shuffle. Interesting approach
4
from
times
him.
20? 60?
Yeah,
Oh, almost.
4 times 20 is 60.
Yeah, almost.
You're very close.
So we learned in French school.
4 times 20 is 60. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's not quite exact, correct, but still pretty good.
25% error.
Margin of error.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's acceptable. So here we go. Player's going to shuffle the opponent's decks, and we're going to get underway with game number 2 ski here at Bazaar of Mox in Strasbourg. Format is modern, and Jund, one of the pillars of the format, really, and has been for a very, very long time. Obviously, Stuart
Hasn't won a lot.
No, it hasn't won a lot since, but it's always, you know, you can always bet on Jund. Jund's always going to be around, always making an appearance. Obviously, the days of Bloodbraid Elf and Deathrite Shaman are long gone, but
Like cockroach of the other format.
yeah, you stomp and stomp and stomp, and then you lift your foot.
It's always there.
Still wriggling.
It's not winning. It's not taking over entirely.
No,
but
it's
always
still there.
It's always
Back
there.
of the kitchen, gnawing on an old chicken bone.
Yeah.
That's a Jund player for you.
Craving on your cheese.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Getting cool in the refrigerator.
Getting caught in the fridge, that's right. And cockroaches are so gross. Super gross, wow. So, both players now are consulting their opening grips. Do they like the look of them?
And that's the same with Jund. Jund's gross.
Jund's gross as well.
It's just to complete the cycle.
I like Jund. I think it's great. I'm glad it exists. I like fair decks.
So Rémi Fortier, PT Valencia winner.
Yeah, when he was 17 years old. Youngest player ever to win a PT, I understand.
No.
Yeah? At 17?
Well, if you consider Worlds as a PT,
Okay, well,
Julian won at 14 or 15.
okay.
Julian Knighton from the Netherlands.
Do you consider Worlds
Yeah.
to be PT? Oh, you do? Alright.
Well, back in the days they were.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not now. Now it's different. But
Pro Tour obviously coming up pretty soon. In a month or so, you'll be flying down to beautiful overcast Sydney.
yeah, if I can make it.
Yeah, if you can make it.
Yeah.
If we let you in.
If you guys let me in, I'll
People
play.
like you.
Yeah.
Not sure about that, mate.
People of my kind.
People of your kind stop you at the border, say, "Sorry, mate. Heard that you're into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu." Absolutely not. Turn around, came back where you came from. Thanks, mate.
Bro.
No room for you here. We'll see how things go. I know many people are excited to head down under. In the middle of winter as well, it'll be freezing cold. Only be about 15 degrees. Let's have a look now at Fortier's 6. Looks like he likes the look of this one.
Any sky skis?
He's maybe still thinking about it here.
Is there one lander?
Difficult to see what's going on in the hand of Fortier here. Looks like it's going to be down to 5 here. Ooh, not where you want to be. Henri, very happy with his 7 by the look of it.
But he has another shot if he loses this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta find that silver lining.
Yeah.
Gotta always walk on the bright side of life.
I'll win the third one. That's what you say.
I'll win the third one. As you're mulliganing to 5,
Yeah.
you go, yeah, I'll win the third one.
The problem is that when you never get to the third one.
No.
When you're down a game and you do that, I'll win the next round.
The next round. Oh, so tilting. Alright, well, Henri here. Putting the finishing touches here on Fortier's deck. I think he's going the full 9 shuffles.
Fully randomized.
Fully randomized. 5 cards here for Fortier, look at that. Set out in a grid.
5 kort.
Is that German?
No.
That's perfect.
Is it German?
Let's have a look. Scribe for Fortier. Obviously happy with this 5, or happier at least.
He's very happy with this 5.
Yeah.
He looks ecstatic.
Better than a 7 card hand. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. The card going below decks here for Fortier. As things kick off now, we've got to get Taxi and Probe. So we get a look at the hand that was kept.
That's actually a very good hand.
Yeah, very good hand.
Yeah.
Actually, a really good 5.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 lands, 3 removal spells. All the mana you need to cast those removal spells. I mean, yeah, that hand does it all.
Depending on what Gina is playing on turn 1,
Yeah.
the land drop is gonna be.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing. What do you cut? What do you play
Seriously,
first?
you get three removal. You don't even have the land to cast them all on curve. Come on.
I think you play the Ravine first, right?
Huh?
I mean, it depends what hand Henri does, but I can see Hooting Mandrills in Henri's hand here.
Oh yeah.
Windswept Heath,
Looting Mandrills.
Looting Mandrills.
Is it loot?
So powerful. A 4/4 trample looter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good. They
Down
loot
comes-
your basket for bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Wraith. Henri down to 13 already here. Draws a card. And it's another Hooting Mandrills. Hoot hoot.
No bananas for you.
No bananas for you today, buddy. Wild Nicatl, down it comes as a 2/2. And Henri draws a card thanks to the Mistress Bauble.
Bubble.
Mistress Bauble?
Bubble. Is that another Terminate?
Wow, Fortier cannot put a foot wrong here.
So,
Open up with a Ravine?
yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be with a Ravine, and back to Henri now.
Adam Ravine.
Adam Ravine,
Yes.
lead singer of...
Of Baron 5.
Good. Really good. Top shelf today from you, right? Adam Ravine.
Adam.
I've said this before, but I just like on Raging Ravine, when you attack on Moto and it comes up with the trigger,
Yeah.
the first words that appear on the trigger aren't put a +1 whatever. It is Raging Ravine is red and green. And I really like that. It tickles me every time I see it. Raging Ravine is red and green.
But he said goodbye too many times before.
Hmm?
He said goodbye too many times before.
Oh, you're back on your other your stupid joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I think I like that. It's about the best one I have.
Here are the Mandrills, the Banana Thieves, and the Step Links, the Escalator Links. And now Fortier, with the hand that's overloaded with removal, is currently facing a board that's overloaded with creatures. So will he be able to deploy this removal? It would be, if that land was a fetch land, it'd be such a different story.
I think the first thing is going to be to kill the monkey.
Kill the banana stealing red bottomed monkey. Mandrills have big red bums as well, or is that just baboons? I don't know, you're the simian expert amongst us. There's the step
Are you saying
links.
that because of my hairy arms?
I wasn't, but now I will, yeah. So down comes the Bloodstained Mire. We're gonna see it fetch now. Fortier may get a swamp here, having to play conservatively with his life total. It is going to be a swamp.
Look at this. There's explosives in this deck.
Engineered explosives.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be pretty good. And Fortier here with a Terminate.
Yep. That's that was expected.
Doing it there during his turn. Any reason for that?
Well, there's no reason to play it on your opponent's turn because I don't think Julie's going to do anything else in attack.
No, there's no protection spells generally in the Death's Aggro deck.
Well, he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows Julian's list. Like they came together to the event, so.
Yeah. Oh well, he'd know then. Yeah, sure.
Like there's no real reason to hold the terminate. There's no rancor. There's no.
So just save on that to F6 value.
Yeah.
Henri here, considering how he's going to play it. Not sure if he has a land. Haven't seen one played, so that's definitely still a 0-1 here.
Doesn't have any.
Doesn't have any lands. Can't cast that.
No
Can't
lands.
cast the next mana.
No banana.
No lands, no bananas.
No bananas.
It's not his circus.
Is that Bloodstained Mire?
Hmm?
Is that a Bloodstained Mire? Yeah. I think it is.
Bloodstained Mire would get things going. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So 4 that would be an attack for 7. Or 11 if he decides to play the TBR. Teamer Battle Rage. Is Teamer the Warthog in Lion's King?
No, that's
Timon.
Yeah, Timon, and
Timon is the other one.
No, but
Surcat.
Pumbaa is the Pumbaa is the Warthog.
Yeah.
Timon is the meerkat.
Timon, not Teamer.
Yeah.
I'll keep my joke for another day. It doesn't work.
I want to hear it.
No, it doesn't work.
I
now.
really want to hear it.
No, it doesn't work now.
So Henri now, after having fetched the Blood Crypt, down
also
to 7.
17 minutes left in the round.
Yeah.
It's game 2. It's game 3 of game 2.
It's game 3 of game 2.
Yeah. The games don't last long, but it feels
except when they do, yeah.
No, they don't as in terms of turns.
Oh, it's turn 3 of game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. The very, very slow-paced game here. Here's Mutagenic
Right.
Growth. Paying full retail for it here. And now here's the Tiba.
Alright, so it would be
Crack open a
6,
Tiba.
12, 15. Remy down to 1 life.
So back to Fortier here. So the fetch
He has
line...
the bolt and he has the...
But it's a Verdant Catacombs in hand.
Oh, that must sting. That must be a
that sucks because
stinger.
there are 2 removal spells ready and waiting here. It all comes back to that Raging Adam Levine. If that had been a mountain,
Yeah.
if that had been an anything, more or less, that Wild Cattle could have died first turn.
Should find something with mountain. I don't get it.
Trying to rhyme something with mountain?
Yeah. Gregor, what's his name? Game of Thrones, the mountain.
The mountain that rides. Fortier cracks his fetch.
Yeah, well, there was a Swiss spear.
Taylor Swiftspear gonna mean that it doesn't matter anyway. So that is that for game number 2 between these 2 players. I think that was a turn 4 kill once again, but geez, it came along slowly, didn't it? This player's gonna have to pick up the pace. 15 minutes left for them to find a result in game number 3. Neither of them seem to be doing much in the way of shuffling, of sideboarding either. So we might be heading straight to the 3rd game, nice and quick.
The thing is, Society is not working to. He's not planning to play more than 5 or 6 turns. So if in 15 minutes they can manage to play 3 or 4 turns, they'll be fine.
Looks like Henri is evaluating the contents of his sideboard.
So thinking I'd become immense for monkeys.
Yeah, I think so.
You can't play too too many Delft cards.
That's right. Now you can see the people on table number 2 there. They've actually all finished up, so we're not able to bring you anything coming from the other side of the fence here. Wait for these guys to shuffle up and get ready for game number 3. These two players. Of course, Remy Fortier, the Pro Tour champion, playing Jund, Old Faithful, mate. Often interested to see the way that the deck is configured. I mean, you know, there's generally the pretty standard slots. There's obviously 4 lightning bolts between, what, 5 and 7 discard spells, Tarmogoyf, Liliana, Dark Confident, obviously. But then up at 3 and 4, there are a couple of flex slots, I guess. You know, sometimes we see a Maelstrom Pulse, we see Terminates and Dreadbores at 2. But at 3 and 4, I mean, what do you like? We've seen Kalitas, we've seen Huntmaster of the Fells, we've seen Pia and Kira Nalar. We've seen Courser of Crewfix, Kitchen Finks as well. All sorts of different stuff going on. Is there anything that really catches your eye at the 3 and the 4 slot?
I don't know. Like, I don't think there's one card that's strictly better than any other.
No.
Unless some cards are strictly worse. Like, Giant.
Okay, you wouldn't be playing a Hill Giant
No.
with the 4-drop slot?
No.
There are more powerful options.
Yeah.
Okay. Leatherback Bailiff at the 3 slot?
No.
No. Too hard to cast?
No, like at Taziger.
Tassiger. Yeah, Tassiger has seen play as well, yeah. You don't see many Tassiger activations in Modern. Sometimes he gets out there and... but you don't see too many. Can happen. I mean, yeah, in Jund it's a way to grind out the late game, but I mean, I think the darling child of Jund at the moment is Kalitas. I think Kalitas is seeing more play than any other at this stage. So that's novelty value, but Remy Fortier has chosen Pia and Kira Nalar for at least one of the 4 drops here. Got him out of a pickle last game, in game number 1 I should say. Now these players shuffled up and ready to go for game number 2. Fortier with the perfect all removal hand, wasn't able to convert last game.
He was down to 5 cards.
Yeah. Overgrown Tomb to open things up. Henri on the other side here has Wild McCattle.
Overgrown Tomb as well. Oh no, Stomping Ground.
Okay.
You're making fun of my accent.
I'm not at all. Never do that, mate. Stomach Ground coming down for Henri. And then a Cattle now, 2-2.
Well, that's the only land he has.
Henri.
He's not holding a second land.
He's on the old one land no problems plan. 1 land, 0 problems.
That's
how it works, right?
I think so. So on the play, Remy has the Dark Confidence. I don't know if that's the card you want on the draw, though. He probably brought them back in.
Bloodstained Mire. What are we going to fetch up with this? Usually no basic mountain here, so once a red source, it's going to have to be something else. But no, it's a swamp here. Fortier.
Swampy.
It's interesting though, because I saw another overgrown tomb in the hand of Fortier here.
So he's
He must have another red source hanging around. Here's Dark Confident.
Alright,
Let's see how high the cost of greatness is today.
still the no land ski.
The old 1 land arena here for Henri. Monastery Swift Spear means there's an attack for 3 now. And Fortier takes it down to 16.
Yeah, he doesn't want to trade his Dark Confident for mutagenic growth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Blackcleave Cliff's a really nice hit here for Fortier as he draws another card. So Blackcleave Cliff's right on time. Looks like a Kitchen Finks was the card he drew. And let's see now.
It's with the red mana.
So Verdant Catacombs also in hand for Fortier.
Wow.
Okay, and plays that, and it's going to be Kitchen Finks instead. Of course. You going to see a forest searched up?
Yeah. No.
Oh, Stomping Ground. Jeez, alright. So Fortier stays at 15. And do you attack with the Dark Confidant here?
It's a tough one. I don't know. Probably not. Well, I don't think it matters at all. Like the damage, Julien's gonna take the damage either way, somehow. I don't know if, well, I don't know if you're gonna block. That's the thing.
In comes Bob. Gataxian Probe, one of the draws for, I think, the draw this turn for Henry.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift Spear, and here is
It's a
the
pretty
probe.
good draw.
See if Henri can find a land.
So there was no other red source, so this.
Oh well.
That's
No,
fresh.
there was the Verdant Catacombs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, but yeah, that's right.
So you can see Fortier's hand not looking too shabby. Terminate, Inquisition, a couple of lands hanging out in there as well. Let's see what Henri can find off this Gataxian Probe.
Not a land.
Not a land.
So probably blocking the.
So we get it for 7 here. We'll get it for 6, I should say.
Probably blocking the Nicalo here.
I think so. Block. Oh, Fortier thinking about it. And we'll see a block on the Nicalo here.
Yeah. If you
So
block
Fortier
the other
takes 4,
one,
gains 2.
because then if it wouldn't have mattered. I don't think it matters.
Goes to 13. Reserving his life total pretty nicely here. Henri struggling to make ends meet with only having 1 land. Tarmogoyf drawn off Dark Confidant and another card off the top.
The Dark Confidant will have to die very soon. One of the reasons I might not have attacked was to just block.
To give yourself the option.
I think he has enough cards now. But now that he sees Julien's hand, he will know exactly what to do. Attack or not. Death Shadow, Teamer Battle Rage, the Cattle, a Monkey.
Step links in there as well. So a lot of creatures here. A lot of creatures. Some of which can be deployed. I mean, the cattle can come down again. We're going to see one of the step links has hit the bin, or the Death Shadow here. Anything really except the mandrels. It's an option for Fortier to take.
I think I'd take the Battle Rage. Either Battle Rage or Death Shadow.
Yeah.
I think I'd take the Battle Rage because he has a Terminate for. He does have. Actually, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he leaves the Battle Rage, that means he needs to keep his mana open.
Yeah, I think you just take the Battle Rage to mean that you don't have to... oh no, it's going to be Death Shadow instead. Okay. Yeah, otherwise it's going to be 2 mana up all the time, basically. Okay, and we'll see what Fortier's attacks are, if any. It's got a land to play as well this turn.
He's probably played Tarmogoyf here. 6 minutes left in the round.
Okay, you see there's attacks here, so Fortier obviously wanting to finish this match off nice and quickly. As we see Tarmogoyf come down. It's pretty big.
1, 2,
It's like a 3-4.
3. No instant. 3, 4.
3-4 to me, yeah.
3, 4.
Drei, vier.
3, 4.
Troyes Quattro.
Close enough.
Very close. Very perfect French.
Tres Quattro. Oh,
Tres
that's going to
Quattro.
be a little bit bigger now.
Okay. Here's a Mishra's Bauble. That's not going to mean Henri can draw the land he needs now, but it can mean that it does mean that the 2 Taylor Swift Spears get a bit bigger.
Yeah, Tarmogoyf's going to be bigger as well. So then there are artifacts.
Ah, of course, yeah. Now it's a 4-5.
4, 5.
And here is the Hooting Mandrills. So tidy little play there.
Daddy Monkey.
That dirty monkey gets in.
Daddy Monkey. Oh, now he's shrunk.
So we see Fortier take 2 after the block. And go to 9. And it's back over to Fortier now. Reveals Lightning Bolt.
Oh, I think that's game.
That's a good one.
I think that's game here.
Go on.
Terminate on the 4/4
Yeah.
Attack with everything in bolts. I think that's enough.
So back up to a 4-5 now. Yeah.
And you take 9. You take 11, and that's game. Remy takes the match.
So nice little reveal of the lightning bolt there to the Dark Confidant. Enough to get 48 over the line. 5-0 here at the end of round number 5. He's done really well to put himself in this position.
Yeah, Julien. I talked to Julien before the tournament.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, John is probably the worst matchup.
Yeah.
This is hard to beat John. So I don't think he's surprised to have lost to John. Of course, he would have liked to pull it off, but that didn't happen. Not to his surprise.
Yes, that's the way it goes. I mean, you did mention before the fact that Jund is something of a difficult matchup for the Death Shadows deck. As we bring it back to the booth, ladies and gentlemen, the Jund deck obviously in the position to disrupt really efficiently, really effectively.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts, terminates, dreadbores, what have you. It's going to be hard for a creature to stick around.
Yeah.
We didn't see that happen in game number 2 after the mulligan to 5. That was when the Death Shadows deck just overran.
He was close
really,
to come back.
Yeah, really close. Again, with a different sequence to lands, it could have been a very different game. But that's the way it goes. But yeah, 2-1 to Jund, unsurprisingly, I'm sure to many, to find out that deck has managed to overcome the Death Shadow list. But we'll see how things pan out in the coming rounds. Right now, however, it's time to have a chat about some of the cards you're going to be busting out of Eldritch Moon packs within a couple of weeks. We did get a chance to sit down and have a chat about some of the forthcoming cards, Raphael Levy, and we'd like to share our thoughts with you now, so stick around, because round number 6 of Modern is coming your way very soon. We'll see you back here at Bazaar of Mox in Strasbourg before very long. Don't go anywhere.